In our studio right now, we have Majority Whip Congressman Steve Scalise. You were just here yesterday. We're talking about you getting ready to head to Ohio. Now today, we're confronted with this tragedy in Baton Rouge. How did you learn that this unfolded this morning?
This morning, just heard news reports, and as they started to break, you heard police officers shot, some kind of shootout with police officers, and of course, your first thought is, here we go again, and can this really be happening again to law enforcement? And as we're seeing it, it's happening right here in our state in Baton Rouge, and just you're heartbroken. I feel so badly for the families. Obviously, we've lost 3 police officers more fighting for their lives. And just when you talk to law enforcement, I've talked to sheriffs in the last few weeks and just rank and file deputies, and it's already been such a tense atmosphere when police officers go out. They strap up every day and they go put their lives on the line to protect our communities. There's just no justification for anybody thinking that they can go and target police officers, and yet their job is already difficult. Right now, any law enforcement officer, you've got to feel for them when they say, okay, I'm going to put my uniform on and put that badge on. Is that going to make me a target? And am I actually going to make it home tonight to see my family?
What happened was initially a local event in Baton Rouge, and then you saw a day later in Minnesota, and then you see what happened in Dallas, and now here we are back here in Baton Rouge again. What was a local issue has once again become a national issue, and the Republican convention starts tomorrow. There has been a lot of talk about this. Do you expect this to be addressed by Donald Trump today, tomorrow, in the coming days, or any higher ups in the Republican?
I don't know if he'll make a statement, but I do know there was already some movement to show public support for law enforcement at the convention. And I think all around the country, one thing we see with all of this is that we all have to just continue to express our strong support for law enforcement, because every single day they're putting their lives on the line for us. And we know now, and this has been going on for months, this isn't a new phenomenon, but for months, they've been concerned, every single officer, is this next traffic stop going to be the last time I get to live? And so, this is something that we need to continue to express support and unite, and everybody, Republican, Democrat, black, white, everybody's got to come together and say, there is no justification for targeting law enforcement. This can't continue to go on.
We know before you went to Washington, you spent a lot of time in Baton Rouge, and as this is an active scene, is there anything from our leaders that can be done policy-wise? We want to just hear from people. People want, I guess, there to be something done. What can be done from lawmakers or policy-wise to I guess, ensure things like this don't happen?
I think from the president on down, there's got to be a message that our law enforcement are there to protect and serve us. If there are bad apples, they're going to be held accountable. Make no mistake about that, but you can't equivocate. You can't say, well, something happened here, so it justifies people maybe having a bad attitude towards law enforcement all across the board. There's no excuse for that. There's no reason for it. And the only message needs to be that we support law enforcement, and that we've all got to have respect for the men and women who put on the uniform to protect our communities. Can you imagine a community without police officers? If you dialed 911 and nobody was there, we saw that after Katrina. In those days after Katrina, when there was no 911, there was no law enforcement, there was a lot of concern because people literally that were staying behind didn't know if somebody that was roving down the street was there to do them harm, because they knew there was nobody to protect the community. So we've seen it here in New Orleans, and it wasn't a pretty sight. So whatever concerns people might have about some bad apple, that's isolated, and it's highly isolated, and it's going to be dealt with. But our law enforcement, they put their lives on the line, and it's a tough job. We've got to support them unequivocally.
When you talk about solutions, and whether it's on a local level at the state legislature or at a national level in D.C., there has been a lot of talk about possible solutions, but as we've seen so often, not a lot always happens in D.C. So do you have any confidence that some good can come of this on the national level or the local level, and there can be a conversation and a legitimate conversation between lawmakers about where we stand as a nation when it comes to violence against police?
Yeah, I don't think good comes of this. I think what it needs to do is galvanize the community. and starting with elected leaders, but everybody in the community needs to come together and say, we appreciate the job that our law enforcement does. If somebody's doing something wrong, they're going to be held accountable, whether they're in law enforcement, whether they're citizens. Anybody that crosses the line has to be dealt with. But you've got to judge people fairly. Everybody deserves equal justice. And that means it starts with our law enforcement officers. They take an oath. Just like I take an oath to uphold the Constitution, they take an oath to protect and serve our communities. And we've got to stand behind them.
And so many people have made the case that we're not letting the process play out, that officers are being targeted and killed when we're not letting the legal process run its course, which is what America is built on. You can't have people in the streets just gunning down random people without letting the process work.
Yeah, we've got a justice system that is the envy of the world. You know, every system has flaws, and you can point to isolated incidents, but every other country in the world, civilized or third world nation, looks to the United States because of the strength of our democracy, the fairness of our system. And if there are flaws, you go root them out. But at the end of the day, the rule of law is what makes this the greatest country in the history of the world. And there are people right now, as we know, who think it's okay to target police officers. It's not okay. We need to all stand behind them as a community, go deal with the other problems in our society. But the people that are on the front lines to help deal with those ills of society are our police officers, our law enforcement officers that every single day are putting their lives on the line to protect our communities. We've got to remember that. We've got to remember they've got the toughest job of all, because when the call comes in, they don't know what's going to be on the other end. They don't know what they're going to deal with. If it's going to be somebody who plans to target them, but they go out and they answer that call anyway. It just says an incredible amount that they still do it. We hope and pray they continue to do it, but we need to stand behind them.
Just recently, our state legislature passed the Blue Lives Matter that actually made it a hate crime to target officers, but clearly no deterrent from the suspects today. And we, read the statements from you and other lawmakers as they were coming in. Too often, you have to put out statements like this, would you say?
It is. It's you don't want to have to put these statements out because it means that we've lost somebody. It means that there's a family with probably young kids. They're not going to see their dad tonight and ever again. And it's something that nobody should have to go through. But that's why it's so important to tamp down the rhetoric and to keep the focus on the fact that just imagine our communities without anybody on that other line when you dial 911. Nobody wants that in their community. And yet we're at a place right now where there are some people that think it's okay to target the men and women who put that uniform on.
And the thought was that we're better than this. We are better than this. We hold ourselves to a higher standard. We all have to agree that action like this is not acceptable. But today, at least for 3 suspects, police believe they were not better.
Yeah. We are better than this. We're going to get through this. But this is a tough time for our country right now, and it's it's not necessarily something that we know that this is the last that we've seen of this either. But this is a time where everybody's got to come together and say enough is enough. Again, not that this is wrong and then equivocate it and try to justify it. There is no justification for this. It's got to be dealt with directly. Deal with the other ills in our society. But nobody should say there's some justification for targeting law enforcement.
Is there anything else that you would like to add before we let you go?
No, look, we've all got to keep these families in our prayers. There are officers that are dead, and there are officers that are fighting for their lives right now in Baton Rouge. We hope and pray it doesn't happen again, but as it is going on right now, we sure hope that they catch the others that were involved in this. But we also got to just make sure and keep the focus on the fact that every day there are men and women that put on that badge to protect our communities. We want them there. We need to support them and stand behind them.
And just as you're saying that, WBRZ TV in Baton Rouge is reporting now a 4th officer has died. One of the ones who presumably was in critical condition has passed away, marking 4 officers dead today in Baton Rouge.
Horrible, tragic day.
Well, thank you for your time, Congressman Steve Scalise. We appreciate it.
All right.